how to read a passage confidently. I'm going to explain you on the same passage. Undeclared emergency on the arrest and actions in news click case. The arrest and actions in the news click case are aimed at a chilling effect, even for a government that has shown itself to be intolerant of critical journalism. The actions by the Bharatiya Janata Party led regime on the news website NewsClick smack of extreme vendetta and brazen harassment. The government has thus far disclosed no specific allegation on what exactly merited the arrest of the site's editor in chief Prabir Purkayastha and another person under the draconian provisions of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, among others. Reportedly, the website is under investigation for a terror case with Chinese links, but no article or content has been brought to light that allegedly suggests any link to terror or pro Chinese propaganda. The news organization has also said it has not been given a copy of the first information report or informed about the particulars of the offences it has been charged with. And yet, the journalists, contributors, and employees associated with it have been subjected to raids, with many of their mobile phones and laptops seized. These actions against the website are not new. It has been under the scrutiny of the Enforcement Directorate and the Income Tax Department since 2021, with seizures of electronic equipment, but no charge sheet was ever filed against it. The Delhi High Court, finding a prime facie case in favor of NewsClick, granted interim protection to Mr. Purkayastha from arrest and also deterred the ED from taking coercive action against the organization. A lower court had dismissed a complaint filed by the Income Tax Department on a similar matter. So you must have found some changes in my way of reading style.
Yes, sir.
So the thing is that you have to be loud enough. Second thing, you have to give a scope of each word for its pronunciation. No word should be mispronounced. And the next step is whenever you read, try to have more and more clarity. Right? Clarity comes with your loud voice. So that's very important. Would you like to try once more?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you may try once more.
Yes, sir. Um, Undeclared emergency on the arrest and the actions in the NewsClick case. The arrest and the actions in the NewsClick case are aimed at a chilling effect, even for a government that has shown itself to be intolerant of critical journalism. The actions by the Bharatiya Janata Party led reside on the NewsClick website smack of extreme Vedanta and the brazen harassment.
Just a minute, just a minute. Actually, whenever you do reading exercise, first of all, you should be very comfortable. You should have proper breathing. You should have your throat should not be dry. So these things are also to be taken care. And somewhere you are taking some pressure. Like, what is the need to stop here? एक्सट्रीम के बाद आप रुक गए, फिर आपने वेंडेटा बोला, फिर उसके बाद ब्राजन के बाद आप रुक गए. सो ऐसे स्टॉप्स हमें नहीं लेने, मतलब हमें बहुत ही कूल होकर के पढ़ना है. सो you need to take care of your breathing, you need to take care of your throat, that it shouldn't be dry. These two things are very important. So have proper breathing and have a glass of water and then continue.
Okay, sir.
And when you begin as if you are going to share this important information. Just take a role of a news reader or a news provider. There is a content which is written on this particular page. This you have to convey to many others who are listening to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you are comfortable now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you want, I can show you one more trial.
एक बार ट्राई कर लेते हैं.
हाँ हाँ, you can start.
see, all the arrests and the actions in the news clip case. The arrest and the action in the news clip case are aimed at the chilling effect. Even for a government that has shown itself to be intolerant of critical journalism, the actions by the Bharatiya Janata Party-led regime on the news website NewsClick smack of extreme Vedanta and the brazen harassment. The government has thus far disclosed no specific allegations on what exactly merited the arrest of the site editor-in-chief Prabir Purakshata and another person under the draconian provisions of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, among others. Reportedly, the website is under investigation for a terror case with Chinese links, but no article or the content has been brought to light that allegedly suggests any link to terror or pro-Chinese propaganda. The news organization has also said it has now been given a first copy of information report or informed about the particulars of the offences it has been charged with. And yet, the journalists, the contributors and employees associated with it have been subjected to raids, with many of their mobile phones and the laptops seized. These actions against the website are not new. It has been under the scrutiny of Enforcement Directorate and the Income Tax Department since 2021, with seizures of the electronic equipments, but no charge sheet was ever filed against it. The Delhi High Court, finding a prime facie case in favor of the news clip, granted interim protection to Mr. Purikakshivta from arrest and also deterred the ED from taking coercive action against the organization. A lower court had dismissed a complaint filed by the Income Tax Department on a similar matter.
All right. So, what is the gist of this passage, in your opinion?
It's an article of Mr. Purikant Shilta, where he was since the government has shown a policy of giving protection to the journalism and intolerance behavior towards the journalism, but since there was a arrest of this editor-in-chief Prabir Purikakshita, who and the government believed that since he is promoting some Chinese propaganda and so Chinese propaganda, so his mobile phone and the laptop was all seized, and the Enforcement Directorate and the Income Tax Department are also raised on has raided all his office and all these. So this is the gist only, sir.
Yeah, the gist is there is allegation on this website newsclick.com that they propose they support propaganda of China. They have Chinese propaganda. They share news of China and they create a kind of point of discussion about Chinese things. So this is what the allegation on this website is, and due to which they were their electronic equipments were seized, and High Court found that this kind of thing is not there, and this is the reason they granted security to its editor-in-chief Pur Kasita. So this is all about in this particular passage that even if truth is there, so none can affect that person if there is truthfulness. So if there is truthfulness, there is no impact. Anyone can try. So fine, you may continue reading like this. You may continue exploring like this.